Last year, in March 2013, I watched a video titled, "Is the Video Game Industry Crashing?" This was made by the user Clever Noobs, aka Mr. Julian Cluck. In the video's comments, I wrote that I believed it to be conjecture. I received backlash from the author and his corresponding followers. I created a new video using segments of the original video followed by my criticism of that particular segment. I exercised my rights to free speech, a principle I feel strongly in. In response, the author had my video removed based on takedown procedures spelled out in the DMCA, or Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Others downloaded my video and re-uploaded it 4 times on their channels on YouTube and Vimeo. Mr. Cluck removed those 4 videos as well. Those 4 videos are still down. During this time, Mr. Cluck began deleting and blocking hundreds of people who commented on his original video in any contrary way. I submitted a counter notification to YouTube. Before YouTube took any action in response to putting up my video back up, the author withdrew his claim of copyright infringement. What people need to understand is that the DMCA creates a safe harbor for a website like YouTube from being liable for secondary copyright infringement so long as certain procedures are followed, like utilizing the takedown notice and counter notification procedures. YouTube is not in the business of deciding whether something is or is not copyright infringement. Last June, I filed a civil suit against Mr. Cluck on the basis of 17 U.S. Code 512F misrepresentation. Damages here are minimal, but that's not what this case is about. It's about stopping censorship, stopping the abuse of using the DMCA and takedown procedures to censor opposing messages or viewpoints. It's about the freedom of speech, fundamental right, and the capacity to quote another person online through digital primary source. Whether that person writes or records their voice and image, we should have the capacity to comment, critique, report, teach, and parody that content consistent with applicable law. Rather than wait for a trial date, we decided to have this case decided by private arbitration. The award, once rendered, will be confirmed by the court. The arbitration hearing is scheduled for July 8th, where I'll be traveling from Toronto, Ontario to Pennsylvania. I appreciate any support you can give me, and I thank you for your time.